Welcome back to Between Two Ferns. I'm your lovely host, Hunter Reis, and today we have Michaela and Sam, the hosts of some show.
It must be nice to host your own show, finally, Hunter.
Well, up next, you can watch our show that we host, Common Agenda. Welcome, America, to a brand new episode of ABC's Common Agenda, the show that takes you through the news, upcoming events, and more from around Emerson College. I'm your host, Michaela Halnon, and before we get started, I just want to lodge a formal complaint against BuzzFeed.com, who told me that if I were a type of pasta, I would be linguine, when I am obviously such a rotini, it's not even funny. Expect a letter from my lawyer. Well, now that we've got that dirty laundry out of the way, let's do the news. Emerson's Victory Stride event celebrating freedom and civil rights was a huge success, so if you missed it, your loss. Comedian Jimmy Tingle, singer Carol Simpson, and many other community leaders and artists displayed their African-American pride through their speeches and artistic performances. There was laughter, singing, and even a few personal experiences from our very own President Pelton. The Victory Stride celebration recognized 60 years of the progression of civil rights, a groundbreaking shift in our history that we should all take pride in. The Society of Publication Designers has taken an interest in M Magazine, our very own student-run magazine that highlights the culture, fashion at Emerson College. The online article covers the visual artwork of M Magazine, especially the publication's cover design. Props go to the core staff, Editor-in-Chief Jamie Emmerman, Design Director Maria Polshella Murray, Fashion Director Zainab Abes, Senior Editor Catherine Pears, cover photographer Evan Tetrault, and obsessive #1 fan Jamie Sanders. WLP Associate Professor Douglas Wynut has been stirring some buzz in the writing community as he promotes his latest book, The Sugar Season, A Year in the Life of Maple Syrup and One Family's Quest for the Sweetest Harvest. Phew, that's one intense title for an equally interesting book. Wynut's nonfiction novel reveals a black market operation hidden within the maple syrup industry and also speculates about a future where, due to certain climate changes, one day maple syrup might cease to exist. What will become of our pancakes? Will Bisquick go out of business? The horror! Emerson's LA campus has been bustling with classes, beach trips, and of course, this week's open house. The whole week, Emerson LA has scheduled tours of the shiny new campus, a screening of low-budget, high-quality films by talented Emersonians, and panels covering various aspects of the film world. More information on these events can be found on our school's website. So, if you know anyone hanging loose in Southern California, why not send them over to us? Or just fly down here yourselves. Get that sun-kissed glow and come back just in time for the snow to freeze that tan right off. A little closer to home, Emerson's new Tap and Go program has officially begun as of this Monday, in case you didn't notice, fellow students. The new system requires all students, faculty, and staff to tap into buildings on campus 24/7, all day, every day. Visitors will also be required to be registered as guests by a member of the Emerson community. The policy was developed as an added safety measure to ensure the security of the school community. Doesn't hurt to be careful in the big city. So keep your ID cards in your back pocket, kiddies, but don't forget when you throw your pants in the laundry. That didn't happen to me, I'm just saying. It didn't happen to me. Curious as to what Hunter Reis is up to? Well, that makes two of us. Let's see what he's got for us today.
I'm hanging out in studio with Caroline Lacy, part of one of Emerson's a cappella groups, Treble Makers. Good to have you here today, Caroline.
Thank you for having me.
So I hear you have a big event coming up, Acapalooza. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it and why it was made?
Yeah, sure. So Acapalooza is an event that all 4 a cappella groups are participating in. It's the main premise of it is to raise money for student scholarships while celebrating the a cappella community at Emerson College. There are 4 groups involved as of right now who are on our campus. Noteworthy, which is the first group that ever started at Emerson, Acapellics Anonymous, and then Treble Makers and Acquired Taste. And then we'll have a guest group coming who's a professional group actually from out of town, which has 2 Acapellics Anonymous alumni in it, which is pretty cool. We're all singing songs that have some kind of thing to do with Emerson. It's a little bit of tribute to Emerson as well as like a celebration of the a cappella a cappella community, excuse me.
So what do you mean the songs have something to do with Emerson?
So like, for instance, we're going to be singing a Beach Boys song called Be True to Your School, but the lyrics a little bit changed up just to be about Emerson, so it's a kind of a fun twist.
Good,
Yeah.
nice twist on it. And you said all of the money goes towards scholarships. Are these scholarships for Emerson students?
Yep, they're Emerson Student Scholarships. We just want to kind of give back to the community. We're so happy that we're able to do this event. We're performing on the Paramount main stage, which is a huge deal. Not many student groups get to be in there, so this is like really, really big for us. And so we want to give back to the community, get scholarships for students in the future who want to be here.
So when is the event?
It's actually Friday, March 28th. It's 7:30 at the Paramount main stage. You can buy tickets by going to any of the Emerson box offices or by calling Arts Emerson and going through them. There's also a Facebook event. If you look up the official title of our event, which is A Toast to Emerson's Voice, Acapalooza 2014, you'll be able to find that website, the website where you can buy tickets from there as well.
Okay, and is the event only open to Emerson students, or can anyone in the community come?
Actually, yes, it's open to anybody who wants to come. We're having some, I'm hearing some VIPs are coming. I'm not really sure what that means, but we'll see. Tickets for students are $10, adults are $22, and seniors are $17. So it's open to anyone. We're just really excited to be able to sing in front of a lot of people and have a really good time.
Well, speaking of singing in front of a lot of people, how about we see what you got? You're in Treble Makers.
Okay.
I have lungs. So let's have a throwback. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
I never want to hear you say, I
want
want it that way. That was super low, I'm sorry.
That was great. That was great. So we won't be hearing songs like that then?
No.
Okay.
Not some throwbacks.
Okay, well, it was good to have you here today, Caroline.
Thank you.
Tired of Emerson College's lack of a focus on film? Well, we have just a segment for you. It's Focus on Film with Charlie Brewer. Charlie?
Today we're here with Jack Cooney, writer and director of Nature of Permanence. Let's go figure out his inspiration for the film. Come on. I'm here with Jack, the writer and director of Nature of Permanence, his own production. So, Jack, can you tell us your main inspiration for the film?
It's just like a real passion for really lowbrow, silly comedy. Like, I guess just watching a bunch of silly comedy movies and enjoying them and kind of enjoying working in film a little bit.
And it's ironic, right? Because it's a funny film
Yeah, because
with a
it's
serious
stupid.
title.
It's really dumb. It's
Yeah.
gonna be super dumb. Get out there when you hear about it, go watch it. It's gonna be so dumb.
And where can people watch it?
Internet. It's going no further than the internet.
Like YouTube?
Yeah, it'll definitely be on
Yeah.
YouTube. Biggest production challenge: keeping my cast together and in control, and not acting like a bunch of idiots, because they're not. They're a wild bunch. The people I'm gonna be working with, so that's gonna be tough.
Can you tell us why you named your film Nature of Permanence?
The Nature of Permanence came because we kind of had a collection of I made a little list of words that sounded real serious that I could throw after the nature of, because the first one was the nature of urgency, which was kind of the theme of the video.
Right.
So the Nature of Permanence sounded real existential and very serious, so I thought it would be the most apt title.
Thanks so much for joining us today, Jack. We can't wait to see your film, Nature of Permanence, on YouTube, right?
Yes, that's where you'll find it.
Perfect. Well, thanks for joining us. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey guys, it's Melanie. We just wrapped up with Jack talking about his film, which is in pre-production, called Nature of Permanence. But when it's done, be sure to find it on YouTube. See ya and have a great day. Bye.
Hey Grandma, it's me, Sam Crichton, and I'm going to tell you all about the exciting events we've got coming up here at university. That's European for college. I've always considered myself a good listener, even though no one has ever confirmed this. I mean, they probably have, I just wasn't listening. A fellow Emersonian, James Kennedy, however, must know quite a bit about listening, considering he wrote a play about it. The Listener is Newsfest's play about a deaf woman named Jillian who allows clients to share personal stories with her knowing she can't hear them. So it's kind of the Emerson Confessions Facebook page. Some people say crazy things and everyone just ignores them. Jillian, however, reads their lips and uses the knowledge of these secrets to feel powerful in a world where being deaf is often considered a vulnerability.
The Listener opens tomorrow at 8 p.m. and runs until March 16th at 4 p.m. Don't miss out on this exciting new play. After seeing The Listener, don't miss out on the Newsfest readings. Next Tuesday and Thursday, 4 student writers will have staged readings of their plays. Gavin by Pablo Mia, Ad Nauseum by Jamie Hobus, Dirty Water by Kelly Vogt, and A Happy New Year by Zach Stevens. You know, I tried to write a play once about a news anchor who went completely ballistic and threw some mad dirty looks at everyone in the crew when they weren't looking because they weren't getting the respect that they deserved. It's not based on real life or anything, it's just an idea I had. So head over to the Semmel next week to support these talented young playwrights. If you took our advice on Monday and went to see A Midsummer Night's Dream and you like lunch, actors, and mingling, then get ready for the perfect event. This Friday, join the cast and creative team of Midsummer at 12:30 in the Randall lobby for a brown bag lunch. Take this opportunity to ask questions you've ever had about the show, acting, or life in general. Personally, I'm dying to know how Serial Foil escaped those guards and got a job in a group of traveling players. For those watching who aren't nerds, that was a Game of Thrones reference. But you don't have to be a nerd to take advantage of this event. It just, helps. I've always been a fan of fairy tales. That motherly goose never fails to liven my day with some clever rhymes and good life lessons. So if you're like me and love hearing about Cinderella and Humpty Dumpty, don't miss Kidding Around's double feature of the lost ending in the original tales of Hans Christian Andersen. Both shows take a unique spin on the classic fairy tales we all know and love. So grab your tuffet and join Miss Muffet in the Cabaret March 15th at 2 or 7 p.m. and March 16th at 2 p.m. Okay, it's time for Weekend in the Bean with Aaron Koval. What do you have for us today?
I hope you all enjoyed your spring break, but I'm sure you missed your Emerson friends as well. How about a great place to reconnect with everyone you haven't seen? I'm here at Neighborhood's Coffee and Crepes in Fenway, and I'm just about to go inside. Let's see what they have in store.
Hi, I'm here with Betsy Hill, the owner and founder of Neighborhood's Coffee and Crepes. So Betsy, what's so unique about Neighborhoods?
Neighborhoods is special because we have incredible coffee, but we serve it in the context of community, and we're looking to build relationships with people in addition to getting them a really premium product. It's fun because here at Neighborhoods, customers who have never met before, sometimes they'll interact or they'll run into somebody who they knew at school and they'll recognize each other, and it's a relaxed environment to connect.
So I'm looking around and I'm seeing some of these delicious crepes. So what are some of the signature crepes?
We have a signature crepe that's called the Signature, but actually it's not our most popular. Our most popular crepe is a Tuscan chicken. It's a savory one with like chicken and pesto and tomatoes and arugula. It's delicious. And all of our products are sourced in a reliable manner. So all of our coffee is direct trade, all of our tea is direct trade, and our chicken is free range. And we use local milk and local eggs. It's a great place to come. It feels more like a home than a coffee shop. It's less corporate and more friendly. I would say that we know 80% of our customers by name. And so a lot of people who you see around but you're not friends with, it's a space where you could actually talk to them. It's not that big, so it's not ideal for large groups of people, but 4s and 5s. Sometimes on Saturdays, I just look and watch everybody, and I see how happy they are with their friends, eating their food and having their coffee, and I'm just amazed. I feel like I can't believe that this is real and that these people are enjoying their conversation over coffee.
Thank you so much, Betsy. And if you and your friends are looking for a good place to enjoy some, friend time after your great long break away, definitely consider Neighborhoods Coffees and Crepes. I gotta go enjoy my crepe now. This has been Erin Koval with Weekend in the Bean.
Well, that's about all the time we have for Common Agenda this week. I'm your host, Michaela Halnon, signing off. Now, I know 5 days is a long time to go without your Common Agenda fix, so if you need a little preview of next week's show, you should go out and make some news yourself. Paint a thing, sing to a cat, tumble your way to the top, my friends. I believe in you, I believe in us, and if that's not enough, we are now on YouTube. Okay, calm down, loyal viewers, no need to start screaming. I see you there. On behalf of our entire crew, thanks for watching. Good night, I love you.